Dr. Cinema here, and we this is the first video of the second year of this channel. Yay! Yeah, pound it. Anyway, so don't ask me why it took so long, but I finally got around to watching the new Marvel Netflix show, The Punisher, and I really liked it. But it got me thinking. You see, most of you probably already know, back in the late 80s, early 90s, Marvel had to sell the film rights to the majority of its characters in order to avoid bankruptcy. And of course, these rights included popular characters such as the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, but there are some other stuff as well. I mean, Daredevil was sold to Fox. I want to say the film rights were sold to Lionsgate for Punisher. Either way, the Punisher and Daredevil never, for a while, were not given the right proper Marvel treatment, resulting in Daredevil, a bad movie, which somehow still resulted in a spin off, and for Punisher, three movies. So, begs the question, which character has the better redemption story? Well, let's start with the Punisher, since I already mentioned him at the beginning of this video. The Punisher had 1989 movie starring... I can't say the guy's name, but he's the guy that played Ivan Drago from Rocky 4. Obviously, that one didn't do so well. So in 2004, there's a remake, The Punisher. I forgot who played the guy in that film, but the film seemed to have talks about a possible sequel. I don't really know how, but even though there was talks of a sequel, it never really came about. However, we did get Punisher Warzone, the only Punisher film to actually have a subtitle and not the word "the" in it. And that one seems to have the biggest of a cult following, with, some nice violence to look at. And eventually the rights to the Punisher were reverted back to Marvel Studios, just like how the rights of Blade and Ghost Rider eventually reverted back to Marvel as well. And the Punisher was introduced in season 2 of Daredevil and got such a positive reaction and reception that fans demanded a spin-off show, which Marvel gave, and in my opinion, is pretty damn great. Now let's look at Daredevil. Daredevil, like I said, was sold to Fox, and the movie starring Ben Affleck, it's bad. Yeah, I'll say bad. However, for some reason, it got a spin-off film focusing on Elektra. I mean, say what you want, but all Punisher-related films actually had a Punisher. What the hell is with an Elektra spin-off? Well, despite that, Fox and Marvel at one point in time were sort of like talking about a possible deal that I think initially had something to do with the Fantastic Four, but nothing about the Fantastic Four came to be, and then Fox decided to give Marvel Daredevil, which was really never their initial plan. But they still decided to give Daredevil a show, and it kicked off the Marvel Netflix verse, or the Marvel Netflix universe, which is still part of the MCU, but feels like at a lot of times be separate from the movies, but that's all a different matter. Daredevil kicked off the Marvel Netflix universe, and after season 1, there's Jessica Jones, followed by season 2, which is bigger and better. And he became a pretty important part of the Defenders miniseries, the crossover event between the first 4 Marvel Netflix show: Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones. and then the Defenders was followed by the Punisher. So, out of these, which one is the best redemption story? Well, the Punisher had a little recognition outside the comic book community. I mean, it had 3 films, and the whole concept behind the Punisher is that his family got killed, and now the Punisher goes out looking for criminals and punish them by just killing them all, with really no remorse, no mercy. So there's always a connection with the character of the Punisher, and there was certain admiration for him. And plus, I wouldn't say any of the Punisher films are necessarily terrible. I mean, the third one, Warzone, actually has a bit of a cult following, the biggest out of the 3. With Daredevil, though, the film is generally considered to be pretty damn bad, somehow warranting a spin off that doesn't even have Daredevil in it. So, as much as I love The Punisher and The Punisher TV show, I'm going to have to say Daredevil does have the better redemption. So, and that kind of makes a little bit of sense since Daredevil is a Catholic and he struggles with ethics and morality that comes with being a vigilante, so that kind of fits nicely. But, like I said, even though I do prefer the Punisher in general, Daredevil in this case does have the better redemption when it comes to movies and then TV. So, what do you guys think about these 2 characters, about their shows, and any of the other related shows? Comment down below with your thoughts and comments. Subscribe, share, and I am Dr. Cinema. Quachi is also a big fan of the Marvel Netflix shows, and we'll see you next time.